Good job everyone. That was some good teamwork out there. I also liked the part where Go Big did the flop on one of them. And I took down all of them with the old-fashioned way. I am very proud of all of you for taking out all of the suspects and locking all of them up. You guys, even myself, had the strength and braviness to do that. For that, I am rewarding all of you. You guys can go with Star Soraya and she will take you all out to eat and you guys will see the early premiere of my movie. Take care. Wow. Thank you so much, Taylor. I can't wait to see this movie early. Okay, since that they are gone, now I will go in the other room to keep an eye on the suspects to make sure none of them are doing anything suspicious.
Wait a minute. You're Taylor Jellicoe.
That's right, so let me get this straight. You attempted to rob a store and you tried to get away with it. And you got away with a bag. Ashamed. What were you thinking?
Well, if I wasn't broke in my bank account, which I no longer have, I wouldn't have planned to buy that store. You knew that I was going to do this. So what? And I knew that one of us would get in trouble. So we fled. But I didn't expect for this girl to come out of nowhere and tackle me down out of nowhere. So I just ran. And yes, I wasn't going to get caught if you guys weren't in front of me to catch me and throw me behind bars. Happy now? Because I'm now. Now I have to stay here because of you.
Well, you should have thought about that before you tried to rob that place. It's your fault you're in here. And you will be in here up to 50 years to life. You better not escape.
You know what? Screw you for locking me up in here. Now I have to stay here for the rest of my life. And I now have to face my life in here. I never would have gotten away with this.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with you. Instead, I'm just gonna leave you in here. And I better not hear another word from you, mister. Now stay in this cell. And don't move. And one more thing, and if you try to escape, I will catch you by force. And send you right back to jail. So don't even think about it. Good riddance. And goodbye.
You will pay for this.
Okay, Taylor, so you took down all the suspects. Well, I'm very proud of all of you for that, but what happened back there?
Well, one of the suspects stole a bag from a store which he was later caught for, and later a house. It was a lot of skill to defeat him. We took down a lot. We had lots to do.
Well, I'm proud of all of you, also. These suspects, Taylor, have no in common. You take down a lot of bad guys in your movie. And this is the complete opposite for you.
To be honest with you, I took down real bad guys in my movies and series in the past. And they were pretty easy to take down. Most of them were hard to defeat, to be honest. And this was around 2015 and 2016, to be honest. If it wasn't for me or my friends, they would have got away. And we still do this all the way up to this day.
Well, I can't really blame you, Taylor. I had to go through that when we did the South American missions, so you're not the only one. And I'm glad that you helped me on that mission.
Honestly, you have my number if you want to call me for help. Don't attempt to do this on your own. You may put yourself in the worst situation you're in now, I'm telling you.
So guys, how did the mission go?
The mission went fine. We took down a lot of suspects. And right now, I need to have a serious talk with Nathan. And by the way, Bradley, you and your sister get the day off.
Well, thanks. I will go tell my sister right now.
Let's go, Nathan. I need to show you something real quick. And I need to talk to you too. There's some things that you don't understand. So just come with me for now. Look. You won't like what I'm about to tell you. But you really need to follow directions. You keep on demotivating yourself from doing missions and all that stuff. And that needs to stop.
Look. It was my fault for lacking off. It's just there was a lot of stuff that I need to explain to my crew about. And we once had a pizza party a few times, but I'm sorry. I was wording it wrong.
Look, I know this was the case when Eric was your boss, but with me being your boss now, that's not going to slide. Your job is not to lack around and do nothing all day. I am your boss now. And that's not going to fire the place. I can just fire you right now. Because again, you are not doing what I wanted you to do. And that upsets me.
Look. I have did this for a year now. And you weren't happy with us spying on Boris all because Kenzie told you to tell me that doing this is a violation or something. You even told me that I was not allowed to do that. And you told me that I'm not allowed to do it too often, and yes, I changed it up a little for my crew. And I did just that.
Look, your job is to not lack off all day and do nothing. And spying on Boris way too many times is not a good idea. I got in a lot of trouble by my boss for allowing you to do that, so I'm not going to allow you to do that all the time. My boss said no. So like I told you, you can do other missions like the mission where he took down all the suspects. You can do detecting and you can do the other spying missions but in a different way. But you can't spy on Boris anymore like you always did. And there's a reason for that.
Okay. So what is the reason now?
Because one of my YouTube friends once lost support for that. And second, he finds that very creepy and your crew nearly almost got arrested because of that. So as of today, as of this day forward, you are strictly prohibited and not allowed to spy on Boris anymore under my orders. Don't ask me why again. Because you already know the answer, and you better not tell your crew about what I told you as well, because they already know. Even Kenzie knows. Because she told me that she doesn't want to do that anymore either. Even Kenzie even told me that she does not feel comfortable spying on Boris either, or doing any of the missions where you guys spy on him. So just so that's not the case, you will not be doing that anymore. My boss told me earlier already and that will not approve it, so I better not catch you doing this missions ever again. Like I said earlier, because I don't want to hurt Boris, I don't want to beat him up for you. Because the last time I did that, I got in a lot of trouble by my boss. And I really don't want to do that again, so again, this is the last time you will be doing this. And after that, you will not be doing any more missions that involves that. If I get another call saying that you're doing this mission, I will fire you. Listen, I'm not saying this to be mean, I just don't want any of you guys getting in trouble, and I don't want it to be the case where the police are called. Not happening, and I don't want any of you guys getting hurt. Instead, you can do the missions that we did. You guys can do the detecting missions and some of the missions that involves investigating some crimes or something. But you will not be spying on Boris. Because Kenzie already got in trouble because of that. And we don't want any of your crew members getting in trouble because of this. Do I make myself clear?
You know what, I understand maybe I went a little too far with doing these missions. We will not be doing those missions anymore. I will be telling the crew about this.
That's the spirit. And remember, no lacking around or you know what's going to happen.
I don't know how to say this, guys. Can you come over here please?
What is it, Nathan? I'm so happy because after we did this mission Moon Soraya Bryn just to go bowling and we just got back from getting ice cream. Nathan. What's wrong, and why are you upset?
It's a long story. Listen, I need to have a long talk with you guys. I will be making some changes to how we do our missions from now on. Taylor wanted me to talk to you. Sit down.